This will penetrate some, but not probably not that
Okay.
too thick.
They're liking this.
Oh, mesquite. Oh, they love mesquite. Oh my goodness. How many acres do you have?
6.
Oh, awesome. Just about the right amount, huh?
Yeah, I like the
Keep the neighbors down. Yeah.
All right, we don't have anybody with us yet, but
Well, that's why we're
yep, but
just
but
gonna.
we're live.
Oh, you got your your flashlight on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Flashlight's on this one.
Oh,
Yeah. Scroll down from the top, maybe.
yeah.
Anybody on? Have we got anybody with us? Good morning,
The
everyone.
flashlight's on?
Yeah. If you scroll down,
Not according to this.
I'll turn around and look.
That's pretty cool.
Weird.
If you scroll down,
Yeah.
it doesn't show it. If you scroll down
Yeah,
from the
no.
top,
No, and it's not an option either.
well, it sure is bright.
Yeah.
Makes me look impotent.
Well, look here.
And does it even let you do anything?
No.
What in the hell? Well, that's just weird.
Can't
It's
turn on
gonna burn it up.
Right.
Why does it say it can't?
I don't know.
It's being used by another app. So you can shut it down, then turn it off, then reload your Facebook.
Okay.
Because it'll burn it up. You know, it'll burn up
Oh
the
yeah,
battery.
yeah.
You
Well,
know,
here,
okay.
let me take it off of there.
All right, well, we'll keep the other one
idea.
going.
But you got about 40 people on
Oh, good. Hey, YouTubers.
YouTube. Yeah.
Hey, guys. Hey, fam. Hey, it's Reed here, Killer Bee Guy. Host is getting the Facebook thing going. We're banned on TikTok until next week. Oh, for crying out loud. It's ridiculous. I mean, and it's, you know why, Kathy? It's because we speak the truth about bees.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, we've got Kathy here. Say hi to everybody, Kathy.
Hello.
So, Kathy, of course, we're here for the Tupperware party and the pizza afterwards. No, we're here for her bees.
Lots of bees.
Lots of bees and the Tupperware party afterwards. Anyway, this is going to be very interesting because Kathy has bees and is part of the
Garden club.
Sierra Vista Garden Club, at which I know a lot of the members. And who's running that now?
You know, I can tell you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't remember, but I do know. But anyway, we were chatting on the phone last night at length and for quite a while about, guess what? Your bees, you think? So Hosh is going to put the, you want to just, I can hold this.
Okay, great.
So hold on a second, guys. Welcome, everyone. And I got to show everybody our new thermal camera. We'll get this figured out in a second. Don, if you're watching, thank you. This thing is like fucking awesome. Look at this. And the thing I like most about it, and I'm going to move it around from camera to camera. Can you see it there on YouTube, Hosh?
No, I think we got to get in the shade. Why don't we go over here?
Okay, very good. I just want to show everybody how hot an old cowboy is. So let's see if this works, guys, because I can see this just fine. Can you see the
Yeah.
image?
Yep. On YouTube.
Yeah, this thing is awesome, you guys. Anybody on TikTok yet?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So this is our new thermal imaging
Facebook.
handheld.
Yeah.
Okay. That Don Shar got us. This thing is awesome. I mean, we can take pictures with it. It's got the trigger, and so we can point it at, you know, anything and see, as you've seen us use our thermal imaging before, but it plugged into the bottom of the phones, and so it was a pain in the ass because we couldn't use that phone then to record with it for anything else, actually. And so Don did some serious research and got us this handheld job. Holy cow, is this awesome or what? Is Don on? Have you seen Don yet?
I haven't seen yet.
All right, cool.
I'm sure he's there.
Yeah, okay.
But,
Anyway, so
Ryan, hey, what's up?
awesome, man. This new thermal imaging, this is going to be the tool. This is really, really awesome. I just got it all figured out, I think, last night, and so we're going to turn it off now. It has like 11 hours of battery time with use. Just amazing.
Now let's do a quick sound check. Somebody out there. Oh, hey, Don. Yeah.
Hey, Don, we're
And
just showing up.
Ray, we've got your microphone here hooked up to the YouTube. So let's see. Somebody give us a shout out. How's our sound?
How's
on
our
YouTube?
sound on YouTube? Yeah, that's where the thermal is, or that's where the thermal. Jesus, my brain is.
Oh,
going
he
out.
says we sound good. Ryan Thomas says we sound
Really?
We sound
Really?
good. Yeah.
And so Ray Day got this right.
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah.
I mean, this is really cool, Ray. I think what we're going to be able to use, we probably won't use, like you were saying, Ray. Is Ray on? We don't know yet.
I don't see him yet.
Okay, Ray. Anyway, Ray Day just sent this out of the blue and was like, you know, he'd been watching us for like 3 years. doing this. He says, you know, your sound has been steadily diminishing. I'm like, oh, well, you know, we're using old shit and whatnot. And so he just sent this out of the blue to us to improve our sound. And so hopefully it's going to work.
Sweet.
And so we're not really worried about TikTok right now because the band does a spank. I guess they thought I needed discipline, which I probably do.
I
But
knew you were gonna say something.
yeah, I knew you were gonna say she's already on.
She's getting a feel for him.
Kathy's on to us. So anyway, oh, I can barely sit down. TikTok's so mean to me. Anyway, so it's ridiculous. I don't even know why. Don had an idea that it might have been one of the beekeepers out there on YouTube and TikTok social media that don't wear bee suits, and they'll do removals and stuff, and we can't really tell if it's staged or not because if you watch any of our videos, you see how vicious these damn things are. And if you notice that Texas Bee Works, she was this blonde gal Erica that had millions of followers and was doing bee removal in Texas without a bee suit on. And we checked yesterday, and it just said Texas Bee Works exposed. Wow, because I wouldn't go near a beehive without a bee suit in any part of the country anymore.
Yeah, not even in the Northeast.
Not anywhere, not in Canada.
No.
The Africanized bees have been found in Alberta. Now, Kathy, this is a very interesting conversation that we had with Kathy last night on the phone, and it was about native pollinators and pollinators in general, because you said that just recently for the garden club, you had a speaker.
Right. We had a specialist in pollinators come and talk at the garden club, and they didn't mention how much of a problem that the Africanized bees are to the regular pollinators. They did mention pesticides and different things.
Sure. Yeah.
They did mention the honeybees being taken to the different fields.
For pollination, for monoculture.
Right. And they pick up stuff, viruses or whatever, and then they spread it somewhere
And so
else.
now this is an interesting thing because everybody has always heard about, the bees are dying. Okay, well, this is why Africanized bees were made. They're created in a Brazilian laboratory, right? Or they're crossbred with pure African and European to make Africanized.
Right.
Well, why the hell were they? Primarily two reasons. The African bee was known to make up to twice as much honey, and disease resistant. Now, European bees, this has been the scourge of beekeepers forever and ever, amen. That's why these guys were made. The European bee, every 20 to 25 years, forever and ever, we should go stand in the shade,
let's
shouldn't we?
stand
The
in
sun
the
is getting
shade,
hot,
cook it.
yeah. And Don, I know our vests are coming, and Don also ordered us spare inserts and whatnot, so we can keep them going. You wanna get in the shade? I mean, we're gonna melt.
I'm melting now.
I'm melting here. So
I don't want to be too close to your suit.
oh, the pheromones I told her about, because they're dripping venom on us, and the bees haven't been any problem for her,
Right.
until we pulled up,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden they're like all over the place because, as you guys know, they're dripping venom on us when they're really pissed off and whatnot, which is all the damn time around us. So every 20 to 25 years, something will come along, and this is for as long as thousands of years, as long as people have been keeping European bees. Something will come along, a disease, because they're very sensitive. They're very sickly, European bees. And something will come along and wipe out 80% of the honeybees.
Okay.
So in the 90s, it was the varroa mite. All right. Before that, it was the tracheal mite in the 70s. And then the colony collapse came and wiped them out. So it's every periodic, but people forget. And so it makes big headlines again. Oh, the honeybees are dying. Oh, woe is me. We're going to starve. Well, no, we're not. Did you know that none of the grains that we eat are pollinated by honeybees? None of them. Wheat, rye, any of it?
No, I
Corn.
Corn, none of it.
It's all wind pollinated.
Yep. Now, alfalfa is pollinated by honeybees, but that's feed for the meat industry. That's feed for cows. I've never had an alfalfa salad. Right? So it's very fascinating stuff. So they created these bees to combat the sensitivity and illness with straight up European bees. Well, okay, so they got that. They're super disease resistant, nothing affects them, so that worked. And they make up twice as much honey.
Okay.
Industrious as hell.
Yeah.
The problem is they do every job a European bee does times 10. They make twice as much honey. They pollinate better, which is really bad for our native pollinators. They compete with them on the flowers.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
That should have been mentioned in the garden club.
Exactly. This is what I'm getting to. And we were talking about it how um, we've been spanked by TikTok before, which we really don't give a shit about.
I enjoy it, actually.
Well, yeah, but, okay. This is Hocius Proclive. It's just that's the other channel.
Raised by stern Protestants.
Yeah, stern had a stern God. So a stern Protestant.
Reminds
I didn't learn to like it.
Reminds
okay?
me of my
How
mother.
about Irish Catholic?
Oh, Lord, Mary, Joseph, and hanging off the cross on my dash. I tell you. Oh my goodness, I was raised by wolves.
There you
Anyway,
go. There you go.
so they got all that. They got all the super duper bee and everything. The problem is they didn't know they were going to be so aggressive. They didn't know that. Well, then of course the guy pulled the screen off of the entrance to the hives, and they got out in Brazil, and they get into the wild, just like happens every time when humans screw around with shit, which is all the time.
Right.
I've never screwed around with anything. And they expanded every direction at about 300 miles a year. Well, from Brazil, west and south ain't that far, but north, quite a ways.
Right.
So they came into Texas. The Africanized bee came into Texas in about 91, Arizona 93. Now, it did take them a while to go north because unlike European honeybees, they adapt. They change according to climatic conditions.
Whoa.
Yeah, whoa is right. You can see where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
They've been found in Alberta. And as everybody knows, especially a family out there on YouTube in Killer Bee Nation land, there have been reports, and you guys, thank you so much for sending us all the links to all those reports about attacks all over the country now. In fact, you know what, Hosh, I forgot to tell you this. This morning we got an email from, who was that? Can't remember. An attack in Cleveland.
Wow.
Yeah, a gal had a ball of bees, I believe, a swarm, and this is more swarms being aggressive, in Cleveland in her garden, and went around back to look at it and got attacked and stung 24 times.
Dang.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, in Cleveland. Yeah. Now, people always say they're not in my state. Well, if you're in a state of confusion or despair, they're definitely there. They don't skip over states. Okay, they've been found in Alberta. They don't skip over states. So they're in all the lower 48 now. They killed a beekeeper in Connecticut.
Wow.
Yeah, there was a stinging incident. I did an interview on Headline News. I've done, Nat Geo, Discovery, Animal Planet, all that stuff. You can see it all online. And Headline News called me up and said, we want to do a little 3-minute phone thing with you about killer bees tomorrow at 10:30. I was like, okay, great. What happened? Oh yeah, we had a stinging incident, northernmost at that time, in Manchester, New Hampshire.
Yikes.
Now you are from
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Been to,
Yeah.
been to New Hampshire and Maine. And
Right. And so it's kind of horrifying, actually. And a problem that we run into a lot is not only resistance from, the general public's just more like you. It's like, really?
Right. Really?
I didn't know. Holy shit. Have I been misguided, misled, misinformed? Well,
Yes, I've been misinformed. I have.
I couldn't have said it better. Yeah, right. Because you know what? Beekeepers are in denial. They absolutely hate us. We're the devil.
Right.
Because we're just speaking the truth.
Uh-huh.
And now we are serious defenders of bees, native pollinators, not honeybees.
Mason bees. And
Mason, leafcutter. Did you know that in the northern Sonora Desert area right here, we're in a very unique area as far as native pollinators go, and we're in competition. And the only other place in the world is in a desert in Israel, of all places, that has over 1,000 different species of native pollinators.
Thank you, Dale.
Right
Wow.
here.
Wow.
1,000 different species.
And-
So any of these little tiny bugs that you see on flowers, they may look like a fly. They're not. They're a little bee. Yeah, I know there's one now. Get back over there. We'll talk to you in a minute.
Yeah,
We
you
have a-
guys get the suit. I don't.
Yeah, right, exactly. And I can outrun the Kathy. Anyway, I doubt it. So it's a kind of an eye-opener.
And I did learn from the pollinator talk that some of the pollinators only go to one particular plant.
This is a very, very important point.
I want to.
They evolved alongside those plants.
Right.
Honeybees.
So I
honeybees
want you to tell Kathy and everybody about the melon.
Oh yeah, so
bee.
there's melon bees, for example.
Okay.
All these pollinators, they vibrate, they hum, right?
Okay.
They buzz.
Mm-hmm.
So all these things they buzz. That buzz is not there for their own entertainment.
It's for mine.
It coaxes the flowers to open up and release nectar.
Oh.
So if you're playing the wrong frequency next to the plant's not going to open up. Then you wonder why. So native pollinators preserve our native plants. Do you see? It's a lock and key mechanism.
Right,
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
makes me think of the cell towers and their vibrations and how they could be disturbing.
Now, well,
You'd be
you know what?
surprised on that point.
You know what?
Listen to this.
Okay, this is fascinating because I actually teach for the state for licensing continuing education. I actually teach my competitors how to do this safely so they won't get someone killed.
Okay.
Because these are not ants and termites.
Right.
All right. So cell phone towers. Of course, there have been studies done on it, and of course, anything that was even thought about it has been debunked. But my personal experience. Do you know over in Sierra Vista on 92 by the Windermere Hotel?
Yes.
You know that Christmas tree?
Yeah.
That Christmas tree, isn't it adorable? It's a cell tower, okay? 80-foot Christmas tree. I don't
Like
think
you
they
won't.
get that big.
Yeah.
I didn't know. No, I'm just kidding.
It blended right in.
Gasp.
They got me.
Gasp. So there is a company, and their only job is to travel all over the world and replace those branches when they get funky, when they start looking,
Tired.
yeah, like me. Anyway, so that's their only job, and they have a blast doing it. They go everywhere, Australia, everywhere. They have so much fun. So I get a call a few years back from this company that said, can you get over to the cell tower that looks like a Christmas tree by the Windermere? And I said, well, sure, what's going on? And they said, well, these are 5G. And I said, yeah, I know all about them. And they said, we were up at the top. We replaced all the limbs at the bottom, and it's looking pretty. And we got up to the top, and I was like, are you going to put Christmas lights on it? And they said, shut up. Anyway, so they said, that's what they said to me. So they got up to the top, and there was a perfectly healthy, huge, mean-ass Africanized hive in the middle of all that contraption.
Okay. That disputes some of the.
Throws it out the
Yeah.
window.
Yeah.
So
yeah, in
that
fact, the research on those waves
started in Sweden with a group of college kids that did this study. It was a thing that professor put forth to them and said, we'd like to have you do a study on these cell towers and see if they have any effect on honeybees or any other pollinators. And so they did this study, and they had conjectured that it might not, and they hadn't even finished the study, but the media picked it up and blew it up and it went worldwide. The same group of graduate students, doctoral graduate students, refuted their own ifs,
No kidding.
and nobody picked it up because it wasn't exciting
It
enough.
wasn't exciting. Yeah. Wow.
So we're putting the bee back in BS.
The bottom line is that
Cell
They
towers don't do shit.
they don't
It's a
do
different
anything.
frequency
It's a different
completely.
frequency.
Okay.
Yep, it's all radio waves. It's RF, right? It's radio frequencies, and so being a ham operator, I understand a lot about these radio frequencies and the different effects, even on the human body and whatnot.
Yeah.
And so they do definitely have effects on the body, but those obviously have no effect on honeybees because there was a huge, mean 100,000 bees up there, happy as clams until
Oh, yeah.
we showed up.
I bet they were happy up there.
Yeah, they chased those guys down in that bucket truck quick. They had that thing go down as fast as they can, which was not fast enough. They all got stung.
Oh, wow.
Kathy. Yeah, it was a nightmare. So it is controversial, but it shouldn't be. What I always say is, since when is the truth controversial? And of course, like Hosh said,
I'd say the
it's
last-
always been.
Yeah.
It's always been. That doesn't make any sense to me. Why should the truth be controversial? But it is, because people have these made up things in their mind they think are right and correct, and they hold on to them like a damn religion,
Right.
whether it's right or not.
Well, if the information is suppressed and you don't get to hear it, even when you're in the garden club listening to the specialist
Right.
on pollination.
The specialists.
The specialist.
Quote unquote. Yep. Yep.
That's why I really would like you to go to the garden
Well,
club.
and when Kathy said this last night on the phone, I said, okay, but tell everybody to not bring rocks or tomatoes because I don't want them to throw anything at me. I mean, we catch a shitload of flack.
I bet you do.
I mean, hate mail.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they don't understand. I mean, I didn't want to kill my bees, you know?
Sure. Sure, they're helping.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
You
Yep,
know, it's
yep.
like we need these bees. We just don't need them under the house.
Right.
No,
No, we don't need them at
We
all.
don't need
need
them
them.
at all. And worse than that, not only do we not need them, our native pollinators do not need them. In fact, these damned Africanized bees, you know, European bees were bad enough. They hurt our native pollinators for sure. And the relationship between our native plants and our native pollinators, Africanized 1,000 times worse. These guys will, on flowers, drive away or kill native pollinators to get the nectar. They're Vikings.
Oh yeah, they're super hostile.
They're super hostile. They're straight up Vikings. They will drive bumblebees out of their nests underground.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love bumblebees.
No, who doesn't? I want one.
So the European bees spread disease, and they all hoard resources. The European bees spread disease.
Yeah, they're very. Yeah,
These Africanized bees are just violent.
yeah they're just Vikings. Yeah.
They're not going to spread disease, but they're going to kill the native pollinators with their stingers.
They're gonna make native pollinators wish they had a disease.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's horrific.
yeah.
It's horrific.
War and pestilence.
Yeah, war and pestilence. Oh my God. Oh God, war and pestilence, because we're here to make peace. We're the peacemakers, that's for sure. So, it's
right.
so fascinating to chat with you. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah,
I
I
really
really hope
appreciate-
you will consider.
Well, put it to the board.
I will.
or wherever
We
it
have
is,
the
and-
summer months off, but we'll
Mhm.
be going back in October.
We're going to be doing a big
September.
interview in June on the radio station in Bisbee, KBRPLP, and about this. We have 2 hours.
Wow.
And yeah, and it's quite a sensitive subject, especially in Bisbee, because we have a lot of bee huggers. I get it, we call them bee huggers. That are, I've had people slam their doors on me when I'm just in the parking lot because they're like, you know, are you killing the bees? And I'm like, well, let me explain this to you.
Right, right. They're thinking we won't have any honey.
Well, we're not going to get rid of them.
Yeah.
We'll never get rid of them. It'd be like getting rid of mosquitoes.
People
does-
people throw blood on our fur coats.
Oh, God, on our fur coats. Oh, you.
We don't.
That is hilarious. Oh, my God. Throw honey on our stingers. Wait, was that wrong? Oh, that's the other channel.
So
That's why you got banned from TikTok.
Yeah, that's why you're banned from TikTok.
no, I think we got banned from TikTok for dangerous behavior.
Oh,
Oh, I thought it was swearing.
fuck.
Probably not. I don't know.
No, I've been sweating. You know what it says at the beginning of all of our vids, and especially YouTube, because they're the full length ones? Not suitable for any viewers. It's like, this is war.
I'm
you
sure
know?
you have a disclaimer. Don't try this at home.
Oh, of course.
God, we
Of
we
course.
do have a little. You're gonna love this on the YouTube channel. We have a little some videos that are DIY videos, right? Yeah, and I call them DIY dumbass. Don't try this at home.
All right.
And then we go into why, and we go to where someone got the Sawzall, borrowed a bee suit, and got totally screwed. And then we go in and mop it up and see which hospital they're in.
I did admit to throwing cinnamon at him.
Oh, now this is adorable, and I really want everyone to hear this because this is a DIY
I googled it.
dumbass. Don't try this at home.
Yeah.
So Kathy Googled getting rid of bees.
Mhm.
All right, so explain what you found.
Vibration, cinnamon, vinegar. I don't recall all, but I chose the cinnamon.
Because it's adorable.
Pissed them off.
Pissed them off.
But that's the thing. It's just ringing the doorbell.
Yeah,
They were
that's
bopping off the windows.
Of course, it just pisses them off.
that misinformation on Google or wherever it is will get people killed
Yeah,
Yeah.
and your neighbors.
yeah.
Which is even worse because if you get killed, you can't sue yourself. But if someone else, so we say better safe than sued. That's right. So anyway,
You could sue yourself, but it's just very expensive.
do you
It's a
remember,
lot of
Do you
hassle.
remember that Johnny Cash song, "A Bee Named Sue"? Oh no, it's a boy named
Boy
Sue.
Named Sue.
Oh yeah. It's going to get worse by the end of the day. We have another one after this that we
You're
have to
here
go
all
to.
week, right?
I'll try the veal, the honey coated, the honey braised.
Do you know? Hey, Dirt Rooster got stung up.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear it, but the same. So Dirt Rooster is another big guy on social media and out east somewhere. And I've called all these guys and tried to get collaborations with them. Oh, they don't want nothing to do with us. They they're in denial. Well, maybe Dirt ain't no more. And so
He got stung up by an Africanized hive.
yeah, and sorry to hear that.
So that he raises bees.
He would go do
No, he's a-
removals
removal.
and all that,
Yeah.
and raises them and requeens them and all the.
Oh,
bee,
yeah,
it's the
yeah.
bee hugger, the bee love thing, right?
Yeah.
We need our honeybees. No, we don't. And so, doesn't surprise me if you have a link to that. I would love to see it because this is going to happen to all of these guys that are doing this without bee suits on. Oh, our bees are so lovely and we need them. That old romance. You know, what do I tell people, Kathy? The honeymoon's over. Because so Dirt Rooster got stung. I'm sorry for Dirt Rooster, but should have known better.
Yeah.
Should have known better. You play with the devil, you better be drinking with me. So anyway, it's horrible. They're horrible. So, all right, my dear, we're going to
Wow.
chase you in before.
And Dirt Rooster blocked Don Shar.
Oh, really?
Don will never block you, just so you know.
Don-
You'll always
So
have a
Don-
you'll
okay,
always
so
have a
Don
seat
is
at
the
this
guy that
table.
bought that thermal imaging for us.
Oh.
And our bee suits. In fact, are Mel and Dan on yet? You know, it's their busy season. They're not on yet. You see this here? Blue Water Cafe.
Yeah.
So we have these friends and huge fans up on the north shore of Lake Superior
Oh wow.
in Grand Marais, and they have the Blue Water Cafe. And so they use our honey in their pies.
Oh.
And so they called us up last winter and said, you know, we just love you guys and whatnot. We have an idea. If we bought you brand new bee suits and had some nice patches made up, would you put them on? I said, no, absolutely. I said, of course we would, for God's sake.
Yeah.
So a few months ago, these were brand new. They're brand new on the inside, but you know, we get them dirty.
I bet they're expensive, huh?
Yeah. So bless their socks. What do you got?
So Don said that he asked Dirt Rooster about Africanized honeybees. And Dirt Rooster blocked him.
Just right up. That's what Don told me last night. I chatted with Don on the phone, and that was what he told me. I couldn't remember, Don, I couldn't remember who it was you said that blocked you, but it was Dirt Rooster. So Dirt Rooster got stung, and now he's mad. Yes. Darn you, Africanized bee. And I hate that killer bee guy.
He was in Mississippi doing a removal, and that's when he got stung.
Ooh.
They're everywhere.
But they're in the Deep South. The Deep South is the newest place where you've got like absolutely 100% saturation.
yeah,
I
yeah.
bet.
In fact,
Louisiana,
we had a
Mississippi,
guy from-
Florida's
We had a
toast.
guy from Tennessee and that actually the Department of Ag did jump in and determined that there it is 100% of the unmanaged feral hives. Okay, the professionals, the big guys, everything's in house
Okay.
and they hate these things.
Yes.
They're the professionals. So people always ask us, why don't you take these to a bee farm and let them requeen them and all that? Okay, it would be like finding a mutt in your yard and
Oh, yeah, they'll
taking
have
them
to
to
remember.
the best.
the best
Yeah.
poodle breeder in the world,
And you're
what are
still
they
going to get a mutt.
And what are they going to say? No, we don't want your mutt. We breed
Yeah.
poodles, right?
We don't want your mutt.
We don't want your mutt. That's what they said to me at the. Anyway, I've been
So how do you
rejection.
get the honey? I mean,
We-
if you're
Well, actually, 30 years of experience, a great bee suit and cojones like that.
so you grab the honey first before you kill them.
Well, okay. What we're going to do in a situation like this, and this is a technique that you guys have seen us use a lot over the years, and I developed all these techniques. I kind of wrote the book on it because I was there at the beginning, and I've stuck with it to the end, and I haven't gotten killed in the process, which I
No.
probably should have.
Wood.
So, it would. You can just knock right there. Yeah, I got a wood, obviously thick. Okay, this non-toxic way that I found, that I created, it just came to me to knock them down. So when there's honey to be had, if I spray my pyrethrins around, which are pesticides made from chrysanthemum flowers, which we use, okay? I mean, we're licensed in the state of Arizona to do all this shit. But I thought if there's honey to be had and I spray that around, we got to throw it away.
Yeah.
It-
It won't taste good.
That too. After you get sick from it, it'll taste even worse coming back up. So I got to thinking, Kathy, well, I don't care if they're dead or not. I just don't want them flying around.
Yeah.
So we use a non-toxic spray adhesive, craft adhesive, Elmer's in a can. You can get it at Ace. Don't try this at home. Don't try this at
Dang.
home. And so I can spray. You can try it once because then you're gonna die. So you'd spray it in the air because they come out like in mass. You can watch this
And then
on
they
YouTube.
just
Wings are seized. They can't fly.
okay.
And I don't care if there's a million of them crawling around on the ground, so long as they ain't trying to kill me in the air.
Okay.
Isn't that genius?
So you got a breathing thing.
But isn't it genius?
It's called a mouth and a nose and
But
some
isn't it
lungs.
genius?
It's genius.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I feel better now. I felt so torn there for anyway. It doesn't take much to make me feel that way. And so we don't spray it in our face.
Okay.
We spray it out away and we make sure there's no drift, coming at us. Of course, we're, thoroughly educated as to how to use all this stuff. Like pesticides, for instance. This is not a pesticide. This is a non-toxic way to do it.
That's cool.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, and what I would say is I wouldn't use Elmer's without a bee suit on.
Oh, God, no.
What it does is it slows down the attack, but
Yeah.
they're still going to attack.
Oh, yeah.
So you go into a hot hive with a can of Elmer's glue and no bee suit,
You're dead.
you're dead.
Yeah.
But
you
it
just can't get them all.
what it
It's
does
like
is-
being,
yeah.
It's like being underwater.
Oh,
You get
gosh.
attacked
Yeah,
from
yeah.
all angles.
I don't want to think about
it
I know-
slows
I
it
know.
just slows them down so we can work,
Mhm.
and it also makes the neighborhood safer.
Because otherwise, they'll attack, over there. That's why. So Kathy went over to the neighbors. He was mowing his lawn.
Yeah.
No, not anymore. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
He's
So-
like, I'll bring the dog in and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, good. Well, most of the people in this neck of the woods are familiar now.
Right. Right.
They're how horrible these things are.
Right.
I told Kathy the other night, Hosh and I had to rescue a fireman trapped in his house from killer bees. Yeah,
He was hiding under the bed.
I know.
Wow.
It's like, are you
Yeah.
here? Oh, come on, no, budgie, come on, honey.
Now
come
don't
on.
laugh at
He
him.
was-
No, he's a good guy. We laugh at him.
He wasn't
The fire-
hiding.
first, res-
He wasn't hiding under the
first
bed.
responders.
He watched us. He watched us from the window.
First responders are the greatest bunch of folks. I tell you right now. Oh my God, we know all the sheriffs and all that in the county and the police.
Yeah.
And they're all friends and they know better.
Wasn't there a young retarded boy that got killed in
Douglas.
Douglas.
What happened? That
Tragic.
was about 8 or 9 years ago. In fact, we just did a removal down the street from there.
Really?
And guy was weed whacking, and the bees were up in the eaves of the house. And it was a special needs group. And Oscar Beltran, a friend of ours, was overseeing the group. And so the bees attacked this poor guy weed whacking
Wow.
and got killed.
Wow.
Yeah, and multiple people got attacked, and Oscar made the mistake of going over to try to help him. He took
Wow.
like 1,000 stings.
Wow.
After 8 years, he still gets stingers on his bed, on
Oh
his
my
pillow.
goodness. Oh my goodness. That's horrible.
And it exacerbates existing conditions.
It does?
So if you have, and things you didn't even know you had. So if you have a heart condition, it goes into serious heart condition. If you have pre-diabetes, it gets blown into diabetes. If you had dementia, it goes into Alzheimer's. Now, it may take months or years. In fact, we have a good friend out in Rodeo, New Mexico, a rancher. We know all the ranchers and whatnot in the county, or everywhere. And it took 8 years to kill Bill. And he was a wonderful rancher. His wife Nancy is still a good friend. They own the Rodeo Cafe out there, and we stopped. Nancy, if you're watching, I love you. I'm so sorry.
Have there been any studies related to stings and
And death? Oh,
Well,
and that exacerbate?
yeah,
No,
yeah.
because it's too new.
oh,
There aren't enough incidences for it to happen. Also, we are boots on the ground.
right.
We relay what we hear and see. We're not scientists.
It doesn't surprise me because if your body's trying to deal with all that
That
venom,
much venom, right?
That's it.
Immune system goes to shit.
right, and if it's constantly in fight or flight,
It
you're
doesn't
gonna
stop.
Get,
Yeah, if you get that much venom in you, your body is locked into that fight or flight until you die. Isn't that horrific?
yeah.
Yeah. So thank you for calling. We do appreciate that, and we're going to make the neighborhood safe.
All right,
So,
good.
do you want to put on YouTube and you can watch us?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. It's just Killer Bee Guy.
Okay.
And this video will be posted on YouTube after the fact.
It takes a few hours for YouTube to put them up. We're also on Facebook right now,
So-
live. Have
so-
we got a few folks on Facebook
We do.
and on YouTube?
Yes.
All right.
But if you want to share it with your people,
Oh,
then
yeah.
this whole conversation, they can
Actually,
see this
Good
conversation.
idea. Share it to the club.
Right.
You know?
Yes.
Yeah, the gardening club. Yeah.
I'm a newbie there, so I don't have
Well,
a whole lot of.
She had a
but
short.
I will.
She had a short stint as a member of the Sierra Vista.
Yeah.
Till I was
Yeah, we don't want to
voted.
destroy your social life.
All right, I'm gonna go. Turn
Who
on
gets
my phone.
86 from a gardening club, for God's sake?
Oh,
Someone that knows us.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I'll put that on my list.
Yeah, right.
86
The-
from the garden.
on the resume.
Yeah.
Don, this thing is really awesome. I can't wait to put it to use. For this situation, it won't do any good, but
Yeah, it's really quite a tool.
oh my God, it's just awesome.
And so am I.
Quite a tool for quite a fool. So I am actually going to eat a half of a banana while we're talking to everybody and getting ready here. And so for those of you that are new, I'm Reed Booth, Killer Bee Guy, and of course, I think we should get these out of the sun over here. What do you think?
Right on.
Yeah. Because we got to get our stuff set up, and we had a little bit of a war. Did you show everybody where it is? The hive?
The bees? No, not yet.
Do you want to?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right.
All right, gang. So I don't know what this is going to be. I'm pretty sure it's a new conceal, but they're really coming and going hot out of the bottom of this house. And of course, we're going to see this more and more this time of year. You can see them there. They were really active a minute ago. We'll get around this side. Why not? I'm in their flight path, but oh, actually, I think their flight path's out this way. Anyway. Now, there's some other stuff going on today. Believe it or not, we are going to be going on. I don't know if you all remember this. It was one of our earliest real big videos. What did we call it? I think we called it Satan's Proctologist. Hey, Reed, we're returning to Three Canyons today, right?
Satan's Proctologist.
Yeah. So basically, we did an incredibly hot hive
Culvert.
in a culvert next to a
8 foot
culvert.
diameter.
Huge culvert right out here in Hereford, and we're going there next, right?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll have reception there, but man, we'll at
I
least
hope
do
so.
a
Well, we
capture.
will buy the house. No. So the gal not only has bees in that culvert, which, everybody thinks a culvert like this. No, it's an 8 foot diameter. And it was hell last time, wasn't it, Hosh?
Oh, it was crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I mean, if you go back into the archives far enough, you can see that.
Satan's Proctologist. You
oh,
got to see
it was
it.
funny.
Oh, it was funnier
We
than
had
shit,
a blast,
actually.
and that was when we first really started using bait.
Oh, yeah, the stuffed animals, which, well, here we
Yeah.
go. We have to be in the middle of nowhere to use our stuffed animals to show people how they attack, dark furry things and whatnot, right? But also, in addition, at the same ranch, they have bees in a chimenea. One of those clay fireplace things, the beautiful clay. She said, yeah, my guys were working on the ranch out here, and they went by, and they said, something's going on over there. And she went, and she looked at it, and there were bees coming and going. I said, hey, where there's smoke, there's fire.
It's an outdoor
Mhm,
one?
yeah.
Oh, dude.
I know it'll be so much fun. We got bees on us already. We're going to get suited up quick here, guys.
Well, thanks for being with us, everybody, and really thanks for all your support. You guys are the best.
Oh, my God.
And,
yeah, we really appreciate it. Yeah, I guess that I should let everyone know that, like Don knows, and Mel and Dan know, and, oh, goodness, everybody who sent us stuff that we can use in the field. If you see something that you think that we're lacking besides sense, common sense, and, well, we ain't good looks, that doesn't fall in that category. No, as far as tools or equipment that we could maybe use, like, Don sending us the do-rags and the cooling vests, and Dan and Mel sent brand new bee suits, and shit. And what the hell's the guy that sent us the microphone? Oh, Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ray Day. I hope you're on, bud. Thank you so much. It's on right now on YouTube, and I think it's going to be a lot
And
clearer.
they're saying it really works, actually.
Oh, man, that is
They're
so
saying the
awesome.
sound quality's really good.
Oh, man, I'm so glad to hear that. That's wow. So, Ray, awesome. Thank you. And that was out of the blue. We just got it yesterday. And so, anyway, if anybody does have any ideas like that and you want to surprise us, it's P.O. Box 658, it's 20 Main Street is what it is. 20 Main Street, Bisbee, Arizona. But it's 20 Main Street, hashtag 0658. That's because here in our little town in Bisbee, the post office does not deliver. It's a mining town and a mountain town, so there's stairs every which way, and the post office simply will not deliver. So you got to put 20 Main Street, hashtag 0658, Bisbee 85603, and that's Killer Bee Honey, of course. And then we can, see what works, right? And of course, yeah. Anyway, thank you so much, you guys. This is really neat, really a lot of fun. We got that in the thermal imaging camp. Oh my God, I can't wait to use that thing. Oh,
Super
that-
handy. Yeah.
super handy.
Hey, is this a new conceal?
No, we're gonna take those rocks out.
Got it.
Yeah, we're gonna get under there. Do you want to leave your sunglasses on?
No.
We did. We like smarty pantses, like even simple stuff like eye protection. Where did that go, Hosh? That I bought all those safety glasses.
On the side.
Okay, because when we're cutting down, I think we're going to be cutting insulation underneath this trail. I don't know what the hell we're getting into, but I do know that we have to pull a bunch of rocks away from under the house. You showed everybody, right?
I did.
Okay, so you guys saw where we're at. We got to pull all the rocks away from that area and lay down our rug and all that so we can see what's going on. Now, as you know, they've been aggressive as AF lately. So I'm expecting the worst. We'll bring our spray adhesive and our stuff that we use. And I'm, sorry to hear about Dirt Rooster, but he, you play with the devil, you better be drinking with me.
Well,
I just made that up.
That's a good.
It's a good one, yeah.
So we're going to see, really listen, we're going to see more and more of this kind of thing all over the country. You're going to see more and more influencers, the people that have been running around without bee suits on, they're going to start getting stung up. And, all we can say is we're here to warn people. Like that's a big part of what we're doing here. I mean, we're here to entertain, but we're here to warn people and tell them what's up. And people diss us and put us down and block us and all this kind of thing and suspend our accounts. Well,
We thrive on rejection.
we do.
I'm going to back the truck up.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks for being with us, everybody, and thanks for your support.
Oh, man, we appreciate it. Since when is the truth even controversial? Doesn't make any sense to me.
Well,
Whatever.
yeah.
All the doors closed off?
Yeah, they are. So if you encounter bees on a hike and you can't get to cover, run. You gotta run. You gotta run. Stay on the path. Don't get off the path, and just run, and keep running. And eventually, ideally, you're gonna outrun them. But that's your only option in that scenario. Definitely don't jump into water. Come on. Yeah, well, he got lucky. He relocated a docile hive. One of the things that happens too with a lot of these removal people is they show you what they want you to see. So for example, they'll show you, themselves removing or relocating a docile hive. They won't show you the hot hive that they had to put down.
I'm going to back up a bit, but I don't want to.
Yeah, and that goes on. Oh no, if you jump into water, they'll follow the bubbles. They will follow you. There's been a lot of people that jump into water actually drown to death and are killed. That's a very, very common thing. Dumb ways to die. They follow the CO2 bubbles that are popping up. And then they'll come in and they'll get you when you come up. You come up for air and they'll keep... Okay, that's good. They'll sting you when you come up for air. They'll follow you until you come out. Yeah, your best bet is you just run, and stay on the path because they don't know about paths and walls and anything like that. And just go.
Okay, well, set up. We'll lay this down, and then it's just all out war. Basically, the neighbor all the way over there. They would go all the way over there and sting you guys. But also, I wanted to show you guys this sign that Kathy has over here, which is very interesting. Because I like it. It's kind of a broad, general, sweeping, directional sign. And I kind of like that. I think it's on this side, Host.
2934.
Yeah, 2,935 miles to 34 miles to somewhere.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
It's just like a broad, general
That
sweeping.
way.
Yeah, that way. And then
That
if you go
way.
around to the other side, it's still that way. So whatever exists, whatever needs to be seen, is only 2,000. Now, of course, here's what happened. Yeah, okay, the wind blew it down.
I guess that's where she's from.
I guess. I mean, either that or it's just a really nice place that you want to go visit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go. We're gonna have to cut this down.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, we got a pair of loppers there.
how did the did we have Cindy Lauper?
Yes.
Did here? Okay, I'm in a mood. I'm in a mood, you guys.
Cindy Lauper.
Cindy Lauper.
Okay.
Oh God, thank you. Bring them on. Everybody's saying, "Hey, Marge is on." Hey,
It's
Marge.
your March?
Yeah, I
Hi,
think.
Marge?
Yeah, Marge, are you on? Marge is on.
That's awesome.
Marge is on Facebook. Hi, hon. How are you doing? All right, so we're gonna cut these down. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare because we're gonna have to try to get that down lower too. Because we see those bricks, we're gonna pull all that out of there.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, look at the staining.
Where?
Isn't there a lot of staining? Well, I'll go ahead and clip it out. We'll be better what we're doing. Hope that's not cemented in too bad. What? That looks like a tight little nasty area to get into, huh?
Well, these are good loppers. They've got the ratchet on them, you know.
Oh, so they get leverage.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, we can always get out the Sawzall. That'll piss the bees off.
I think we should, actually.
Yeah, that's
This is
going to take
good,
too
but
long. It's going to take too
it's
long.
gonna take too
Those
long.
are adorable and all that, but
Yes, they're
sometimes you need the
adorable
big
loppers.
shit, right?
Okay.
All right, so I don't know, guys. We got bricks everywhere here and whatnot. Oh God, I may as well get started on this because we're gonna have to do it anyway. Oh, there we go. I'm glad this is pulling out easy so far. Now, so far they're not lighting up on us, which I'm all for. Oh my God. Yeah, it's gonna have to be taken out.
Okay.
Okay, cut them down low to the ground if you can.
You got it.
Thank you. All right, so. Oh yeah, here they come. Here they come. I'm gonna make sure I'm zipped up okay. Hope I'm zipped up okay, everybody. But here they come. All right. They're lighting up, host.
Yeah.
They don't like this camera. Oh boy. Jody is on. Hey guys. Bring them on. Yes indeed, we are on.
It's going to take a minute.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We got to make it safe for the whole neighborhood here. It's a beautiful morning here in Cochise County. We got the beautiful fluffy clouds. Those are fluffy. Hey, and Marge, if you're still on, we're down at the other end of Chippewa. Like way down. So I don't know what we're going to call these Chippewa bees or something. Anyway, there's the Huachucas. The Huachuca Mountains. Isn't that just beautiful, everybody? God darn, I tell you, for having to deal with Satan bees all the time, it sure is a beautiful place to do it, and I'm happy about that. So, anyway, okay, back to see what Hosher's doing. Oh, that's looking much better. Yeah. Man, oh man, what a gnarly. Let the party begin. Oh, are you right? Holy cow. Yeah, I have so much to do. Let the party begin. Okay, we're on. Okay, we're letting the party begin. And I want to tell everybody, of course, while Hosh is getting that shit cleaned up, it'll just a few more minutes. I want to thank everybody that has joined, become members on YouTube. Really appreciate it. I gotta get my hands around here. Really appreciate it because it does help with our day-to-day expenses on doing this stuff, of course. We got the 3 different levels. I'm thinking about adding another level, but I don't know what I'll do. Too busy. What do you think?
Do you,
Hold on. Yeah.
well, I was going to ask you about a jar of honey. We haven't given away a jar of honey.
Oh, that's a good idea. Well, they can't say no now. Okay, we're going to give away a jar of honey, everybody. So we'll give away a jar of honey on Facebook and or YouTube. So on this removal. So at the end of the removal, here, I'm going to get one out and show you what they look like. I might have one up front. 8-ounce jar of mesquite honey. We'll give one away and we'll ship it to you in the United States. Can't afford to ship free honey all over the damn world. And all you have to do is subscribe, of course, and follow and all that good shit. And then hit the like button and adore us and all that kind of crap. And then comment, because we're going to be going through the comments at the end of this removal. Hosh will sit in the fire truck when we're done. And, whoop, shit, that kind of almost went away. Whoa! I'm losing my marble here. Just a minute, guys. I'll show you the jar of honey, but I gotta take this up. So, this is the jar of honey. There we go. This is our 8-ounce jar of killer bee honey. And so we're gonna be giving that away at the end of this removal. Host will sit in the fire truck and scroll through, randomly pick someone who's made a comment on YouTube and TikTok, so be nice, damn it. And he's gonna throw a dart at the phone and, you know, see what's going on. Do we need the flashlight?
Yeah.
Okay, do you know where it is?
Uh-huh.
All right, here, or you wanna get it?
Yeah, no, I'm happy to.
All right, thank you. But they are coming out, guys. Here we go. Let the party begin. Here we go. Would you bring that black rug, or did I already bring it over? I brought it over. All right, guys, because you know what? I don't like thorns in my knees anymore. So there. So let's get this spread out. So this is old white man bee removal. Actually, I'm more beige than anything. Okay. Well, holy shit, they're unhappy all of a sudden, that's for sure. Holy crapazoid. I don't know if that's gonna come out of there or not. It's got to. There's no way we can access this otherwise. This is all cemented up too good. Yeah, these are not good. These guys are a little bit too much. See if I can. Oh, there's the comb. Yeah, there's comb. I can feel the comb. We're gonna have to take this one out.
Yep.
And maybe these. If you show it here. Oh, you ain't gonna believe this, horse. Right straight up.
Straight up, huh?
Yep.
Oh boy. Hi. All right.
Yeah, let's take a couple more bricks out so we can show everybody.
Yep.
And mean.
This is kind of plastered. It's more
Well, I got a pry bar.
Yep.
I mean, we're gonna need to get it out of there and remove all that comb. Wow. You guys ain't gonna believe how much comb is under there. Well, you might because you've seen it before, but they are mean as hell. You see that? Yeah, they're mean as hell. They're not quite a portal to hell yet, but without bee suits on, we'd be dead already. So this is a bit more than, these are not European bees, and even if they were, you guys, who cares? Honeybees are invasive to the Western Hemisphere. Who gives a shit? Honeybees need to go away. They're not going to go away, okay? We're never going to get rid of them. We'll never run out of honey, blah, blah, blah.
This is some spicy shit.
There you go. We can get a pry bar under that, maybe.
Yep.
And there you go. Yeah, this is some spicy shit, is right. All right, well, there we go. Oh, take out those end ones on the left first.
Will do.
Yeah. I think that might be the way to do it.
Yep.
There he goes. All right, now I think if we can get the one, oh, here we go. Oh, now, oh God, guys, all hell's gonna break loose now.
Somebody was playing games with foam over here before.
Yeah, it might have been me about 10 years ago. If you can
Watch out for that.
I'm going to.
Okay.
Damn right, I'm going to.
Right?
Yeah, but can we get that lower brick out of there?
Yeah. This one?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. And the next one on the right, that would be.
This one here?
Is it possible?
Well,
that one's in. Okay.
It ends here.
Okay.
So.
And how about under? Is there anything we can move, like chunks, like that one that's sticking up?
I'll get all this out.
Okay, thank you. We're cleaning it up. Wow, mean bunch of bees, everyone. And how much comb is under there, Hosh?
I'll tell you in just a second.
Okay, I know there's a shitload.
Yeah.
That's the Latin for it.
Shitload.
The un shitload. That's a Latin for. Oh, good idea. Shake that off. We gotta get out of the way so then. Yeah, there we can take a nap. All right.
Hold on.
Yep. And you got the flashlight right up there onto your right.
Well, there's comb.
A lot of brood. It's old.
Well, for me it looks new.
Do you wanna
It looks new.
get here? Grab
Yeah.
this. There you go. Wow. Oh boy, you lit them up, dude.
Yeah.
Holy.
Of course. Now you can smell that venom.
Oh yeah,
It's strong.
They're dripping venom on them.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Here, I'm gonna hold your net up
Okay.
off your face. Do you want the flashlight or do you need it?
Yeah, let's get the flashlight in there. There you go, gang. Look at all that.
I have no idea what we're looking at. You want to get those other cameras in there?
Oh yeah.
Get Facebook in there and everybody?
Yep. Go ahead.
You see?
Yep.
What does it look like?
It looks like a bunch of honeycomb and a bunch of mad fucking bees.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get a tub under there.
Yeah.
And man, these guys are vicious.
Keep holding that net.
Yeah, do you want to sit up?
I got it.
Okay, you got the net?
Yep.
Okay, because
Camera.
we don't want to get stung on the face. Pull your net away more down by your chin.
Thank
You're
you.
going to get stung on the chin. Fuck!
Yeah, these are mean bees. They're mean.
Damn, mean little bastards. Are we going to need the big light, the shop light?
You know it's going to be really helpful.
All right, well,
Yeah.
we have it, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to take a look. I haven't seen yet. Okay, guys. Onward. Onward, onward, onward. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a big-ass hive. That's the Latin for it. Wow. Okay. We have killer bees, everyone. Wow. Okay, here's your BSMR moment. Doing a BSMR moment here.
Yeah.
Wow. Mean AF. Holy God almighty. Okay.
Here we go.
Okay, got the light under there. Can you pull that one out, that brick?
Mm-hmm.
Just leaning up?
Yeah.
Yep, there you go. Make more room. And then I think we'll put a tub under there to catch whatever we cut.
Yeah.
Damn, it's kind of tight and gnarly under there, ain't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that going to be bent up? There you go. That worked perfect. Bend that thing up.
Okay.
Wow, mean. Okay, thank you. And a putty knife. I guess we may as well get. Did you bring the tub over? Could you please? I mean, the bucket. It's got the spray adhesive in it. I mean, we haven't used any yet because we're literally in the middle of nowhere. Only that one neighbor over there that could be in danger. So we're going to actually start cutting, and then we'll knock them down. We don't like to make it. We'll make it as safe as possible, but I want it to be an education for people also about how nasty these little bastards are. Man, they're mean. All right, let's get under there and see what it looks like with the light on it. Ah! Ouch! Damn it. Insulation. Oh, wow. Wow. Well, for white comb, man, that is beautiful. Wow. We're getting a ton of nectar. There is an old hive behind it. I'll show you in a little bit, guys. But for right now, look at that, everybody. Holy crapazoid. Wow. Holy shit, Scony. Big and nasty. Goes up about a foot. Oh wow, yeah, it's a big one. So we're gonna put the bucket under there and then just start taking the putty knife and cutting that comb down and then get this over with, because then we have to go back to Satan's proctologist. And also the chimenea. We got bees in the chimenea. And then after that, oh my god, more shit, guys. Okay, do you want to just start cutting loaves down and then, because there's no way both of us are going to get under there.
Yep.
Yeah. So then after that, everybody, there's an old country western bar that has been closed for years up in Sierra Vista here by the UPS store, or UPS drop-off actually on Highway 90. And it was called Dylan's. And heck, 30 years ago, I used to go line dancing there and shit, but been closed for a long, long time. So these people rented it, and they have bees. It looks like from the photos, they have bees in the soffit. And so, oh, look at him cutting that down, everybody. Wow. That's working good, Hosh.
Yeah.
It's kind of hot out. I don't think we're going to get any, comb will all be Viking.
It's all Viking.
Okay, all right. So,
I'm going to cut it all down and we'll sort it out there.
okay, very good. Yeah, okay, well, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's a big piece of brood. And it's all brood. Yeah, these guys were kicking out 30 hives a year. These guys were about ready to swarm. Look at all that brood, you guys.
Yep.
My God, you know what, everybody? There were at least 2,000 bees being born every single day in this hive. Every single day. Wow. I can't imagine why anybody would want to save these damn things. Can you, Hosh?
I can imagine.
Well put.
No, people live in fantasy land.
Oh, well put, actually.
know?
Yeah, well put.
Like so many people just live in fantasy land.
Have you got it all out?
No.
Okay. Do you need another bucket?
No.
Okay.
Not right now.
All right.
I'm just gonna. Boy.
Wow, these guys are mean.
Yeah.
Damn.
There you go.
Yeah, there's enough bees here to kill, 40 horses.
There it goes.
Literally 40 horses. People don't realize how vicious. It only takes. You got it?
Got it all.
Okay, great. It only takes 500 stings to equal a rattlesnake bite. And if you got 100,000 bees, Well, holy shit, that's all I got to say about it. So Hosh is going to pull that out. We're kind of making quick work of this after that long chat session, but I really wanted to chat with Kathy, and because this really neat. Oh, look at all that! Holy cow! Yeah, let's
Yeah.
pull that brood off
I'm
to
gonna get
the.
another bucket.
Oh, there you go. There you
Yeah.
go. Or a bag maybe.
Yep,
No, a bucket, because you're going to feed it to your chickens.
that's my preference.
Yep,
Yep.
easier to feed to the chickens. So what Hosh does is he takes the them and Bisbee, them and Bisbee. No, anyway, my brain is fried already. First job of the day and I'm already fucked. But you know, I spent Sunday in bed with heat exhaustion. He takes the brood comb to the chickens, and he and his wife have, and his new little baby boy they had a month ago, and full head of black hair. And the baby boy has hair too. The chickens, anyway.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, I was saying a full head of black hair, and the boy has hair too. So now that's brood comb. That's where they raise the babies, and that's larvae, which is useless to us because it's protein and it'll just rot. And so they will. His chickens love it though. You said they'll scratch the shit out of it and eat it all, right?
Oh yeah.
Wow, what an incredible protein source for eggs. Holy shit, huh? Wow.
Yeah, I tell you what, with all these jobs we've been doing,
Yeah.
I haven't fed them scratch.
Oh,
in
really?
weeks.
Oh, wow.
In weeks, I have not fed
In
them
weeks.
scratch.
I think that's all Viking.
Yeah, it is.
Kind of looks like it.
There's a little bit of brood in here.
Oh, we want that out of there. That'll gnarly up the world.
Yeah.
And the chickens will complain.
Yes.
Look at all that, guys. So we got beautiful Viking honey, and then some incredible brood comb for the chickens. So it's magic. You know how Jesus turned the water into wine?
Yeah.
Well, we turn larvae into chicken eggs.
Oh.
It's just praise the Lord, because I like bacon with that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I'll be here all week. I'm getting weak at the knees. So were you able to scrape that down pretty good?
Oh yeah, it's done. I just have to spray it now.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're making quick work.
Yeah.
So we're going to throw lids on this and...
New hive, you know. You
well,
can see
yeah,
how
but
white
it's a
is.
few months old.
Yep.
I mean, it's not old enough to start staining, you know, anything.
But you know, you commented on the staining outside.
Yeah, well, that's from before.
There's an old. They built new hive on
Next-
top of an old one.
The, next to and on top of, right.
Right.
Right, so...
Which again, you got to get the comb out of there.
Yeah, if possible. I mean, there's no
possible.
other way. Otherwise, if the new ones will come. I mean, that pheromone will actually last up to 35 years. People don't realize that. So, but we guarantee it for 2 years, not for, 4 or 5 or whatever. And that usually gives people enough time to do the repairs that are necessary. But, once the bees are gone, things get on the back burner, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah.
And you see how gently I'm scooping the bees out with my hands.
yes, flick, flick. Yes, gently.
Yeah, they
Anyway.
don't feel threatened at all.
They don't feel threatened at all. Oh my God almighty. Where's my blonde wig? You got to move that over a little bit. There you go.
Yeah.
Is that the right bucket for that? Yeah, it's got the handles. Okay, there you go. Yep. Wow, quick. Okay.
Yep, I just got to get pruning seal,
Okay, very good.
and then we're on to the next.
We're on to the next one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, we're probably going to spray down some.
Remnants. Yeah, well, we got to make it safe for Kathy and the neighborhood here. The guy wants to mow his lawn and whatnot, so we got to make it safe, of course, for the entire hood. But I want to show everybody what Host did. Have you got pruning seal yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, well, I'm going to show everybody what happened. I hope I don't get stung. Darn. Okay, so there's what we took down. And then back here, if anybody can see, is the... I got to rotate the device. The damn thing is complaining at me. Anyway, he cut it all down, and so now we're going to coat all that with the pruning seal like we do, or actually automotive undercoating. It's a lot better, thicker, nastier, that black shit in a can. And we're going to coat that. So, yeah, these guys were vicious, but, honestly, even though these bees would have fucking killed a person in a few minutes, not that bad for us. I know, it's so weird, because we just get into such horrible shit. Like that one on Saturday in Douglas, where there were stinging people in a 2-block radius. They had the whole 2 blocks radius shut down, and people didn't know why. All of a sudden there were bees everywhere. And so I had to have the sheriff out, and I want to thank Mark Daniels and the Cochise County Sheriff's Department for assisting with that. These guys are awesome, man. They work with us, and we keep it safe. because we didn't need any looky-loos, etc. You know, people coming around. So now, yeah, Hosh is getting that stuff cleaned up a little bit. Well, I got to figure out how to grab this phone and show you guys what's going on. These remnants are going to start gathering somewhere. I think it's on me, but I don't know where. I mean, they will. They're going to start balling up. With a hive this big, there were probably around 5,000 bees out in the field working, and they're all coming back, of course, now, and going, what the hell happened? Who were those handsome masked devils? And you got it?
Yep.
You didn't get stung, did you?
Nope.
So they're going to come back and ball up somewhere. But while we're talking to Kathy to get this wrapped up, and then we can go to the next one, we got to start making a little bit quicker work of them, guys. We will show you the remnants and knock them down. So we're still giving away a jar of honey, everybody. At the end of the at this removal, Hosh will sit in the truck and scroll through comments. So comment. We're on Facebook Live and YouTube Live, and so comment and whatnot. Let me do that fucking honey here. I don't know, it's here somewhere. Anyway, damn it. Well, I'll show you again. So comment, because, and of course follow and subscribe. You got to do that shit. Did I put that back up here or what? Well, I'll get another one. We're giving away an 8-ounce jar of honey, but comment, because Hosh is going to pick a random comment. Now, if you win, I need your damned address. Okay? You okay? Oh, you're sneezing. I need your address. So, email it to me at killerbeeguy@gmail.com, and I will. You got to be in the United States too, because I can't afford to send this shit to wherever. Ah, man, I tell you. Here we go. Here we go to save the day. Here's our 8-ounce jar of honey that we're giving away. Yay, mesquite honey.
Oh yeah.
So he's gonna scroll through Facebook and YouTube and see who commented and who's naughty and who's nice. See who's naughty and nice. Get it? And we'll send you a jar of honey. So, but thank you so much for coming along with us, you guys. We're not quite over yet, but we're gonna. Oh, there, it's working. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Remnant bees. Yep. That's what happens, everybody. Remnant bees to the rescue. So they're gonna gather up because that's their front door. They don't know anything else. I'm gonna go see if I can talk to Kathy through a window or something.
Okay, I'll spray him down.
All right, you want to knock him down? He's just going to take spray adhesive and knock him down. But I'm hoping that Kathy was able to watch us live on doing this. Yeah, sorry about Dirt Rooster getting attacked, but it doesn't surprise me. Oh, close that, close that. Thank you. Is there a screen you can open on a window? Oh, God, she was going to start to come out. Holy shit. Yeah, scared the crap out of me. Kathy? I'm going to call her on the phone. Oh, maybe she's around the side. I thought I heard her. Huh? Is Kathy over there? Oh, there you are. Hi. Were you able to watch it?
Oh, yeah.
Was that astounding or was that astounding?
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's horrific, isn't it?
It is, and all those bees all over your camera.
Oh, no, they sting the hell out of the cameras. They hate the black. That's why beekeepers wear white. Is because they hate dark furry things. You will see on some of our videos, we use stuffed animals to show how they attack dark furry things.
Oh my God.
So you don't want your dog to get killed. Yeah, isn't that astounding how many there are? Could you believe that? That was under your house, hon.
No, I can't.
No, I can't. Oh my God. I tell you, it's that horrific. Almost every time now. So can you believe that anybody would want to keep these?
No, they gotta go.
Thank you.
They gotta go.
You know, and it's not like a club or a cult or anything. It's just the damn truth. They are evil, you know?
Big, too.
Yeah. Well, okay, the great big ones you see are the males. They're drones. Yeah. They are actually technically all about the same size because they're mutts. All right. And so they're all about the same size. But if you see a great big one, that's a drone. You'll never see a queen because there's only one. People always ask us, did you find the queen? And I said, we live in Bisbee. They're all over the place. Get it? Anyway, old gay man.
Wow.
It's funnier than shit. Anyway, just got that. So people ask, did you find the queen? And I have to tell them, Okay, we got 100,000 bees trying to kill us. We're not looking for one,
Right.
right? So, yeah, it's quite an eye opener, Kathy, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm shocked.
Kathy is actually in shock because she's part of the gardening club, and as of before last night was a bee hugger. Well, she can be a bee hugger, just not a honeybee hugger,
Right.
a native pollinator hugger.
Wow, these are like incredible.
Yeah, aren't they? I mean, it's fascinating and they're beautiful in a deadly way, kind of like me.
How long will they be?
Okay, well, this is, yeah, okay, what happens now is, and I will leave a sheet of paper with you that explains everything. The bees that are flying around, I call them remnant bees because they're leftovers of the hive. And they are like an amputated limb. You can live without your finger, but your finger can't live without you. You guys hear me say this online all the time. And so your finger can't go crawl off and make a new hive, or a new hive, a new person, right?
Sure.
So these bees will die off, is what happens. Don't go around back there for a couple of days.
Okay.
People always ask me, how will I know when it's okay? Oh, you'll know. There won't be any more bees. But you saw it, we scraped all that down. Isn't that astounding? So, all right, hon, and we got to go pick our winner for our jar of honey. And, yeah, I am going to slip that piece of paper,
You can
like
put it
on,
in my car. It's open.
I'll put it in your car. Okay, very good. Yeah, because it explains everything. All right, and what to expect over the coming days, and then when there are 0 bees, have someone come and really do a hell of a knock-up job on that foundation over there,
God,
like seal the living hell out of it.
crawling all over.
Oh, it's just a nightmare. Isn't that astounding?
Yeah.
And so we're going to be live again in a little bit. If that's all you want to do for the next week is watch us. She's tempted, I think. It's an education, isn't it?
Yeah, because you didn't know how many was in there, and now it's like,
Yeah.
my God, it's
Yeah, 100,000 bees. It's just shocking. Yep. How's it looking, Hosh?
It's getting a lot quieter.
Yeah, Hosh is knocking him down with the spray adhesive. You want to see that handsome devil over there? Oh, I can barely hold the phone. There we go. Oh, now he disappeared. Well, he used to be over there. Anyway, there he goes. Wow.
All right, you want me to empty another can, or are we done?
No, let's empty some more. I mean, they were just too aggressive, and we'll knock down a shitload more, and then we'll go off to the culvert, Satan's proctologist, and a chimenea full of bees. I've done a few chimeneas, mostly chimneys, and like outdoor fireplaces.
Yeah, yeah.
But this is a chimenea, you know, one of those clay fireplace things,
yeah.
and it's full of bees. Not far from here in Three Canyons. So we're gonna be over there, guys. So yeah, this is coming along, Kathy. Yeah.
Thank you.
It was nice to meet you.
It was nice to meet you too.
Yeah.
Thank you, Melinda, for paying.
Yep. Yeah, Kathy's sister is being wonderful on this also because she knows. And she's all the way in Washington. She's like, nope, they got to go.
They gotta go.
They got to go. So, all right. Well, Hosh, you want to pick a winner?
Sure.
Uh-oh. So you guys get in on the last minute here to comment and subscribe and all that good shit. What do they do on Facebook? Subscribe or follow or...
Yeah, go over to YouTube and join.
Yeah, go over to YouTube and become a member. That would be even better, for crying out loud. Please. We got 3 different levels. Of course, drone worker and... what are you doing? That was adorable.
Just stumbling around.
Stumbling. Oh, I missed it too. Damn it.
Jumped over that stone.
Oh, tripping
want
on...
a trade?
Yeah, here. I'll let you go pick a winner.
All right, gang.
Stay away from your nose if you're going to pick a winner.
Yeah.
That was fun. And tell them where to send the address to.
Okay, yeah. All right, gang. Thanks for being with us. And let's see here. Well, yeah, we were doing lives on TikTok, but we got suspended until the 25th of May on TikTok. So, no idea why. I think something to do with like dangerous acts. Of course, they know what we do. You know, I mean, we talk about it. We've actually appealed to them before. It's not the first time we've gotten suspended. TikTok is ridiculous. You know, I mean, you all know the story with TikTok. So, yeah, but you know, here's the thing with TikTok is they have an appeal process, but it's all automated, it's all AI, it's it's garbage. So you know, TikTok is a one-armed bandit. You get big views over there, and also at the end of the day, and by the way, they don't pay shit. Like, you think we got 315,000 followers on TikTok? Pennies. Like 15,000 new followers yielded $8. That's the garbage over there, and it's a huge waste of time. You see us on there, and how much trolling goes on over there, and just the garbage and the rudeness, etc. Anyway, between you and me and the cameras, it's actually kind of a relief. Anyway, let's yeah, the trolls are horrible over there. So let's pick our winner. And the winner is Lee Ramsey. Congratulations, brother. Lee Ramsey, you're the winner of today's Killer Bee Honey giveaway.
Right on.
And I know you've got Reed's email address, so go ahead and email Reed your mailing address, killerbeeguy@gmail.com.
I'll look it up, Lee, and yeah, go ahead and do it again, though.
Yep, congratulations, brother. You're the winner for today. Thanks, Lee. Thanks for being with us, and thank you all for being with us. Are we gonna sign off here?
Yeah, we gotta charge the cameras up and get to the next one. But stick around, guys. I mean, you know, hit your notification button, because we're gonna be on in a little bit again. We got a few things to do today, and as long as it doesn't get too busy, I might live through it. Oh my God, right? Hey, it's exhausting being me. I said that to a friend, and he looked at me and said, "It's exhausting being around you." You're looking at the on one of the cameras, you're looking at the window.
Oh, those are off. Those are the captures.
Oh, those are already off.
Yeah.
Well, then it doesn't matter as long as you're looking at me. Anyway, God, we love you guys. Thank you so much for coming along. I get more of my papers out here. We're going through the forums, everybody. We got a lot going on. We love having you guys. Thank you so much for coming with us. We'll see you in about an hour. Yeah, love you guys. Go to YouTube and become a member, please. Thanks, Don. Thanks, Mel. Thanks, everybody. Ray, really appreciate all the shit. We'll talk to you in a little bit.
All right, hey everybody, listen. If you got bees coming and going out from under your house there like that, call an exterminator, not a beekeeper. You don't want to relocate these bees. Killer bees are in all the lower 48 states. They kill people, they kill livestock, they kill cats, and they're an existential threat to our native pollinators and thereby our native plants. So you want to get rid of those damn things. Later on, everybody, don't try any of this yourself. We're licensed professionals. If you're interested in becoming a killer bee exterminator, contact your local pest management division and see what you have to do to get in on this fight. Later on, and we'll see you guys at the next job.